Hi guys, and welcome to my messy ass room. Well, my room's not that messy, but it's messy to my standard. Awkward confidence. But yeah, anyways, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about different manifestation techniques. It's not every day I make a video like this. I did contemplate whether I should make a video like this on my other channel. If you don't know about my other channel, I make Subliminals. Okay, and it's more spiritual in the sense and scientific and shit like that. But I thought, you know what? It could be helpful on this channel. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It could be helpful, okay? But I will share it on the other channel as well. So because I'm a very childish person, I'm gonna suck some helium out of some of these balloons because they've been flowing for some time and I'm just so tempted. So please just don't mind me. Hi.
Oh my god, my voice sounds really nice. You said that she made it, usually doesn't rain in. Oh my god. Okay, fun's over. I'm going to keep talking like this until the helium wears out. It will wear out in about 10 seconds, so I'm just going to make use of it. So today we're going to be talking about manifestation. See, it's slowly getting normal. Yeah, we're going to be talking about manifestation. But, you know, I've been eating a lot. I haven't put on that much weight. I think I put on like 3 kg. But my fat ass could not be bothered to go to the shops and buy food. So I just ordered some donuts, okay? One's missing because I've already eaten it because I'm just too lazy and impatient. And also I got some bubble tea. I wanted to make this more like a mukbang because I got 2, but I have no one to do a mukbang with. It would have been nice if I would do this with a friend, but all my friends, they're busy at the moment. BRB. Anyone who doesn't know me, I'm obsessed with bubble tea. First, I was like, what is the hype about this? My best friend showed this to me, but then now, girl, I get it. I get it. I get it now. So, without further ado, let's start. Okay, without further ado, let's get straight to it. So, the first way you can manifest is through visualization. So, through imagining and really thinking, putting into your mind of what you want to achieve. If you struggle with visualization and you feel like, oh, I'm really bad, I get so lost in my thoughts, there's so many things in my mind, and I'm really bad at meditation, then you could look at pictures and videos to really help capture the essence of the goals you want to achieve. So if you want to achieve a certain body figure, maybe you're looking at pictures with that body or video clips with that body will help you achieve it and help you imagine yourself in that position. Put your face on another person's body if you have to. But I prefer to visualize, and now I've always been good at visualizing since I was a kid. I'm a big daydreamer. I have Pisces in my chart, Pisces, Jupiter, what's up, okay? I'm always daydreaming about everything, okay? So if I liked a guy, I would daydream about him, and then I'll end up getting with him. If I wanted a specific outfit, I'll daydream about wearing that outfit, and then I'll go into the shops, I'll see, oh my God, that's the outfit I was daydreaming about. It exists, I'll buy it. Or if I'm daydreaming about, you know, being rich, I'll get it. Or if I'm daydreaming about getting good grades, I'll get good grades. For some reason, whenever I daydreamed about something, it always happened for me in real life. What can I say? I am blessed, okay? I'm not one of God's favorites. I always joke and say to people, oh my God, I'm just one of God's favorites. I don't mean it like that. I'm not religious whatsoever. But what I mean is, for the things that I have in my life and the things I've attained has come from my mind. Like I've imagined it before it's happened because I've always been in this element of visualization and meditation. So meditating while visualizing what you want is a really good thing. If you are not subscribed to my other channel, Gemini, Empress, Subliminals, feel free to subscribe there because I'm going to upload a guided meditation there. Okay, second way you can manifest things into your life is through listening to my subliminals. Not mine specifically. You can listen to anyone's subliminals. This is not me self-promoting, but preferably listen to my subliminals. I think the best thing to do is to make your own subliminals, but please listen to my subliminals. They work really, really well. And your mind is very, very powerful when it's in this belief state. If you're somebody who has a very stubborn mind, you're very skeptical of things, you're fearful of things, not because you have a rational fear of it, but because you've been taught to be fearful of anything that doesn't make sense to you, then I would highly recommend changing up your diet, raising your vibration, drinking more water, exercising, expressing gratitude for all the good that you have in this world, doing nice things for other people. All these positive and charitable and good things help raise your vibration and therefore help attract things into your life, and therefore your mind will be a lot open to certain things. So I've been making subliminals for almost a year now. I've been listening to subliminals for 3 years, maybe more, 4. But I've only been making them just like the start of last year, or maybe even the start of this year. But I'm really passionate about them and they really work well for me. In the beginning, I used to listen to other people's and see results. But when I started making my own and listening to my own subliminals, they started working even faster because it's your own voice. So I feel like if you want to be effective in manifesting, it's really good to listen to subliminals, especially since I'm going to use my teaching degree here. I am an auditory learner. I am a visual learner as well, but I lean more towards being auditory, and I'm also clairaudient, which means I hear psychic messages, and it's not really a common trait. A lot of people who are psychic see things, feel things, but with me, I hear them. Especially as I've grown up, I hear things. I don't really see them anymore. As a kid, I used to see everything. Now I just hear them. Okay, and so therefore I learn best when I'm listening to things. And on top of that, I used to tutor myself in sixth form, which is like the last 2 years of your life in school in the UK. I was in relationships, okay? I was talking to boys, okay? Not focusing on my learning, just talking to boys. And it fucked up my grades in year 12. So that's when I decided to take my learning seriously to get very good grades, which helped me get into university, get my degree, and then my postgrad, and then boom, made me the boss bitch I am today. But yeah, I actually had to teach myself because I was not paying attention in class. And the way I taught myself was I would put in my headphones and I was speaking to the phone and record my voice, reading the content of what I needed to know for that subject, whether it be sociology or English literature. And I would absorb the knowledge and then I would listen to it at night, and somehow I'd wake up and remember it because it's speaking to my subconscious. So therefore I knew how to understand the content of what I'm trying to do. So therefore I taught myself using my auditory skills. And if you're listening to subliminals, they speak to your subconscious mind. If you feel like, oh no, I'm never going to achieve my goal, you know, my mind is too stubborn, I don't believe these things work, it's because you're giving yourself a time frame. You're saying to yourself, I want to be this by the time I get to this age, or I want this to happen in my life now. But honey, God does not work that way. The universe does not work that way, boo. Patience is required. Belief is required. Positive affirmations, positivity in general, raising your vibration. These things won't happen for you on your terms. They happen when it's right for you. But you gotta believe it. When you have the belief there, you're halfway there. And drinking lots of water before and after the subliminal is key, because water opens up the subconscious part of yourself. We are made up of, I can't remember what percentage of water, but a lot of it, okay? That's why even the moon sometimes affects our behavior, because, you know, even this has been statistically shown in police reports. When the moon is a certain way, people will commit more crimes, and no one knows why. Even I don't know why, but we are heavily affected by some of these things. And some people wonder, why did God make these things? We don't know the answers to them, but we know that they can be effective in our life some way, right? So listening to subliminals really do help, especially for beauty subliminals that I use. I also listen to abundance subliminals. I see money flock to me like it's nothing, and I'm not saying that in a flexing sort of way. Like, I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm bad, I'm bougie, I'm rich. But what I mean is, whenever there's a need to have income in my life, it flocks to me. Not when I want it, but when it's perfect, like perfectly made for me, when you're like, no, abundance needs to reach your life now, boo, it flocks to me, and I'm really grateful to God for that. So I use it for that kind of things. All the other things that I've made on my other channel are more so requests by other people, but most of the time I like to use it for like money, sometimes beauty, just real life shit, or raising your vibration, doing well, becoming a better person, detaching from toxic ties, like things that are just genuinely healthy for you, even better health in general. A third way you can manifest is through using candles. Now, I'm a big candle lover, and I really, really love lighting candles, especially when the house is tidy. Not my room right now, but when the whole house is tidy, using candles is really effective. Even the color of the candle does play some role. So if I'm using a white candle, I'm going to be thinking about it as pure innocence, protection, you know, angel-like. But if it's black, I'll use it as like something like, oh, more protection from myself against negative energies. If I use a red candle, I'm going to associate it with love, power, lust, you know, career. If it's green, I'm thinking about money. If it's yellow, I'm thinking about creativity. They all have different meanings. And what I like to do is I like to write all my dreams and manifestations, and then put it under the pillow, not under the pillow, under the candle. I'll get into that another time. Under the candle, and light the candle. I usually like to do that in a new full moon, but you can do it anytime. There's no like, oh, it has to be this. It's not a ritual, okay? It's not religion. You do whatever you want, but it's just more effective sometimes. That's just what I've heard. So writing your intentions, your thoughts, and then you put it under the candle, you light the candle, and it's beautiful. And that also works for the opposite, where you're trying to get rid of negativity and negative energy, even if you want to remove a person from your life, not by killing them. No, I'm not talking about magic here, but I just mean like someone's toxic, you don't want them to bother you, you don't want them to message you, you can't just block them. You don't need to do some weird shit, you just need to block them. But if somebody is just too present in your energy, which means they're not around you, but you feel their energy too much and they're all over your mind and they're just tormenting you, you can write things that you want to get rid of in your life. So maybe get rid of anxiety, maybe get rid of a toxic person, maybe get rid of depression, and then you write it on a piece of paper, you light a candle, and then you burn it, so then it's gone, and you scatter all the shit far away from you, so it's out of your life, so you can move with confidence and self-love. You don't have to worry about being anxious again. Yes. A fourth way, I think I'm on number 4, I'm losing count. A fourth way you can manifesting things into your life is through writing your intentions. So journaling in general. Journaling is really cool. I also use this method, but I usually use this method like when there's like a new month, a new moon. I don't really use this method as much. I rely mostly on subliminals and visualization, but you can use it in this way. So you can write down what you want to achieve, but you don't say, I want to do this, I want to be this, you say, I am, okay? So if anyone who's visited my house will notice that I have affirmations all over my house. So in my room, I have things like, you're a boss bitch, you are beautiful, I am talented, I'm abundant, I am confident. Good affirmations, good positivity, so that anyone who enters my house feels confident, feels happy, feels like they love themselves. I'm just all about positivity here. I don't understand, like it's crazy to me that people who do these things, like me, people associate it with so much evil. But what's so evil about saying I'm beautiful, I'm smart, what's so evil about self-love? Do you feel me? Like, what's so evil about being positive? Because that's all what it is to it, and I really do encourage that. So you write and journal your affirmations, your manifestations, as if you've already achieved it. So if you are trying to get a really good job, you say, I have already got this job and I love it, or I am a rich person, or I am a beautiful person, I am a confident person, whatever you're trying to manifest, or I am happily married to the love of my life, what I am seeking is seeking me, etc. Then that works as well. And there's another technique which links into journaling, is you write what you want and you put it underneath your pillow and then you go to sleep. Again, best for the full moon, but could be anytime, okay? But it's really good. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's very, very good. It just works, okay? It just fucking works. I don't know why, but it just works. Okay, a fifth way you can, oh, I saw 1212 at that time. A fifth way you can manifest is through drinking water in general, but you can write on the bottle what you're trying to achieve. So you can say, you know, I'm going to make it hard to put on weight, or I find it hard to put on weight. I'm skinny. Losing weight is easy for me. And then you can either say these affirmations or like in front of your water or whatever you're drinking, preferably water though is healthier. You say it into your glass and then you drink it, or you can write it on the glass and drink it. That really works too, because again, we're made up of a lot of water. Somehow it just affects us. I don't know why. Positivity there, all right? There was a scientific research study on 2 plants. One plant was told good affirmations. We say, this plant is beautiful, this plant is gorgeous, this plant's going to grow well. And the other plant was told, this plant is ugly, this plant ain't shit, this plant is a waste of space. And they were watered the same, given the same amount of sunlight, but the one with the positive reinforcement survived longer and grew beautifully, while the one that was given negative affirmations died quickly and grew ugly. So it goes to show that words do have power. That's why they're called spelling. So yeah, drinking water does help, but saying your affirmations, praying on your water, saying, you know, thank you God for everything you've given me. I am attracting abundance, I'm attracting beauty, I'm attracting happiness as I drink this water, and I'm so grateful to God for giving me this ability to do so. And then you just drink your water, or you can write it down on the glass and drink your water. But either way, it works. Don't know how, don't know why, but it works. It's all about energy here. Positive. The more positive you are, the better your life gets. Trust me. Sixth way you can manifest is, well, this one's a little bit naughty, okay? Not something I really like to talk about on my channel, but I feel like it will be helpful. Masturbation. I don't even like saying that word. I hate saying that word. It's awkward, it's gross, it's weird. But yeah, giving yourself self-love in a very, very weird way. A sexual energy. For some reason, even when you're having sex with somebody else, okay? Even when you're having it with someone else and you're visualizing what you want to achieve. But this is really easy because it works with energy. It works with when you're at your most pleasurable time. So you're thinking about, say for example, you want to buy a house with the love of your life, or you're having sex with somebody who you're married to and you're in love with, and you want to buy a bigger house together. You could be thinking about that bigger house together as you get into the moment. I highly recommend you know, doing this to yourself. Don't have sex with someone and think about that stuff, because it kind of takes away from the pleasure you're supposed to share together, and it takes away from the good intimacy. But I'm talking about when you're alone and you're doing some weird ish to yourself downstairs. That's the best time to manifest things and to think about, especially when you're like building up the momentum. Like, yeah, like, you know, when you're like, you know, when you have like a lot of pent up sexual energy. This is so weird, man. And you be talking the most when you're with someone. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna give it to you good. And then when you finally come and you climax, then you're over it. Like, you don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, that's the same feeling. Like, you'll be talking about, yeah, I'm gonna achieve all these goals, because you're excited. The pleasure's there. You're really excited. And then as you climax, boom, you think about that manifestation that you want to achieve, and that's it. That's a very quick way to do it. I'm not saying I do that. I don't do that. But I'm just saying that's one way you can manifest. I'm just saying. Seventh way you can manifest is just through words of affirmation. So saying it every morning. Yes, I am that bitch. Haven't you heard that song? I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch, I am gonna go get that bag, I am not gonna take your shit, I am protected, I am protected, well respected, I'm a queen, I'm a dream, I do whatever I want. Like, you know, have you heard that song on TikTok? That's an affirmation. Even the music you listen to, be cautious of what kind of music you be listening to, because it can have an effect on you. So speaking positive reinforcement helps. Even with my students, I used to always say to my students as a teacher, I was like, you're gonna get good grades. You're gonna do well. I believe believe in you. You're gonna get an amazing grade. They looked at me like, really? No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, no, I'm not, sorry. And I'm like, yes, you are. With that negative mentality, of course you won't. But you gotta remain positive. And it does happen. It did happen. Like, they got amazing grades, and I was so freaking proud of each and every one of my students, okay? They got amazing grades. I believed in them, you know, when no one else did. And sometimes it really helps to just say it out loud. You know, God already knows what we're thinking and feeling. Why do we need to say it out loud? Because there's more power in your speech. So speak it out. Use your throat chakra. Yes, so 8th way you can manifest is through crystals. Now, I'm not that much of a crystal person. I have crystals in my house, but it's only like a few, and I don't really use them the way other people use them. Like, I just have them there. I bought them originally just to help differentiate which tarot card pick a pile to use when I used to do tarot, but now I don't really have much use for them. I still do charge them by, you know, you put them in your bra, or you put them on your body, or however you want to charge them, but I don't really use them like for however you're supposed to use them. I just kind of have them in my house. Like, there's black tourmaline for protection, amethyst for protection, rose quartz for love, emerald for, you know, open up the heart chakra, you know, but I already have that on my ring. Oh my God, my ashy hands. I already have that on my ring, so I don't really feel the need to do that. But sometimes people use crystals to manifest, and I will show you how people do that. I don't do that, so I can't really help you. But some people will put them in their pillow and sleep with them. I've done that before. Has it made a difference to my life? I haven't noticed, but maybe it has. I don't know. That method I don't really use, but I can assume that it would work because I have no complaints about it. So, khalas. But yeah, I'm trying to think, is there a 9th way you can manifest? Because these are just the ones that I know. There could be many more. When I was homeless, I manifested a place to live, a really good place to live in a good area, I might add. I used to like sage where I was, and I used to put the crystals out, and I used to just say, you know what, God, I'm grateful for all the trials and tribulations you've put into my life. You've only made me a stronger person. May you help me to achieve this. So that's more like praying to God. So I guess that's a 9th way to manifest, is praying to God. But then I'd also say I am achieving my goals, I am getting my, so again, words of affirmation, but praying to God. Praying to God is really, really good. I'm surprised how underrated it is, because ultimately praying to God is sufficient sometimes. Sometimes you don't even need to go through all this trouble. You just need to pray to God and visualize. And even a belief in most religions, God wants you to believe that if you ask, he will give. So you already have to have that confidence in him that, like, yeah, I am gonna get my prayers answered. Even if I don't get them answered, I get something way better, because, you know, that's what my God has told me, you know? So it's not like a place of arrogance, but just confidence that you will get your dream, and that's what you need. And the 10th way you can manifest is through raising your vibration. And the best way you could do that, I did briefly mention it, is drinking lots of water, getting enough exercise, enough sunlight, doing charitable acts for other people, saying thank you to God, expressing gratitude to others and for your life and for everything, staying away from low vibrational things, so toxic people, alcohol, smoking, a lot of meat eating, a lot of animal eating. It's not that it lowers your vibration, but it just has a very low frequency to it. So have that in moderation if you want, but try your best to avoid it. But just, yeah, just meditating, just remaining peaceful. If you get a negative thought, try to shift it to a positive one. I'm not saying toxic positivity, you're not allowed to be upset, but try your best to counteract your sadness with happiness. There's always good and bad in everything. There are times where I'll be bored out freaking crying. I don't know if it's my emotions or somebody else's, because I'm freaking empath, absorb everybody's emotions like a sponge. But like, I will quickly start making myself laugh because I'll be thinking about some joke. I'll be crying and then I'll be like, I'm hungry as I'm hungry as fuck, so I'm gonna go eat. And then I just crack myself up. I'm that type of person that'll make jokes while I'm crying. So try your best to remain positive. But that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching my video, and let me know what you want to see next. But I will be uploading my music video next Saturday or Friday, whenever it's done. Because I don't edit my music videos, by the way. I've only edited 3, but the rest have been done by an editor. But yeah, let me know what else you want to see after that, and take care. Love you. Bye. Thebomb.com. Mmm.